Here it is going now, guys. TalkNorwichCity here, back for another video. Hope you guys are all doing fantastically well. Today I'm back for my predicted 11 video. It's Reading up tomorrow, Saturday, 3 o'clock, Carrow Road. I do love still the 3 o'clock kickoff down at Carrow Road. There's something special about it. Despite this season, it's been woeful, it really has. There's still something very nice about going to Carrow Road for a 3 o'clock kickoff on a Saturday. And that is something I don't miss about the Premier League. I miss a lot of things about the Premier League. I miss being able to film. I miss that. But I don't miss the 12 o'clock kickoffs on a Sunday. Anyway, I've been talking too long. It's Reading up on Saturday. They're in great form. They're going to get the playoffs this season. Let's have a look at the team I would go for. In goal, John Ruddy. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. John Ruddy. Why is he not playing in goal at the moment? I don't understand. I do like Alan Irvine as a man. I don't think he's the greatest manager, but as a man, he is a good guy. A good guy. But there's something not going right in that brain. Why would you play Michael McGovern over John Ruddy? It's not that, on paper, McGovern and Ruddy, there's not too much difference between them, but on the pitch, there is a huge difference. Ruddy, when he's in goal, he might not be in the best of form. Whatever, he still looks more assured. I'm not sure if it's because he's taller, he's a bit bigger, he's strong. I think it might just be his communication. He's always shouting, and you don't often see what has happened in the last 2 weeks where Ryan Bennett and Michael McGovern have just both had brain farts and let each other try and get the ball, and neither of them have, and we've evidently conceded 2 goals from them. So Ruddy goes back in goal for me. In at left back, I'm going to go for Mitchell Dykes. He's obviously back from suspension, which is brilliant. The centre-back partnership, I'm going to stick with Tim Close, the man on my t-shirt. I do still love him, but even he has been pretty poor in the past few months. Everyone's been poor, haven't they, really? Next to him, I'm going to go with Russell Martin. I still think he's the best other centre-back other than Tim Close. I think Ryan Bennett is atrocious. I can't believe I once said I think he's going to go on to become an England centre-back. How wrong I was. And then at right back, I'm going to go for Ivo Pinto, a shining light in what's been a fairly dark season for Norwich City. The midfield partnership, I'm going to go with Johnny Howson, and I still think Ben Godfrey should be in next to him. Dorrans is out injured, which is a real shame. You've obviously got Alex Tete, who could go in there, but I'm not a massive fan of Alex Tete, as you all probably know. So I put Ben Godfrey in there. An interesting quote, though, from Alan Irvine is that he said he doesn't really trust his experienced players to nurture these youth players to the best of their abilities. Madison has been knocking on the door. Godfrey has been knocking on the door. Thompson was knocking on the door when he was fit earlier on in the season. And none of them have really got sustained game time. And it looks like now it's come out that they don't think the experienced players are good enough to teach these young lads what they need, which is an interesting quote and shows just how poor this team is, I suppose. Out on the left, I'm going to stick with Alex Pritchard. I think he's been actually really decent in the past few weeks, despite the results. In the middle, I'm going to stick with Wes. Well, I say stick with Wes. He's back from injury, which is great to see. Him at home is always going to be something joyful to watch. And then out on the right, once again, I'm going to go with Yannick Wildschut. I'm actually really starting to like Yannick Wildschut. I mean, the results have certainly been poor in recent weeks, but I like Yannick Wildschut. I think he's kind of a Matt Jarvis, but a bit different. I like him because, like Matt Jarvis, he's very direct, he's a very powerful runner, and we don't really have any other wingers like that. You've got Jacob Murphy, you've got Josh Murphy, but they're not really your typical winger, in my opinion. They're a bit more skillful. They like to kind of cut in, cut out. Wildschut will just bomb down the line and get across it, and I really like that about him. He's a powerful player, and I like that. And then up front, I'm going to go with the Admiral, Nelson Oliveira. I think I've just butchered the spelling of his name. I still haven't got it right. But that is the team I'm going to go for. And there's actually been some decent performers in this team in recent weeks. I think Pritchard's been very good. I think Wildschut's been decent in spells. And yeah, that's about it, actually. Obviously, great to have Dykes back. This, for me, is probably one of the strongest teams that we're going to have for a little while. So let me know your thoughts. Would you play this 11 against Reading on Saturday at Carrow Road? I'm actually quite excited about this game because there's nothing to play for. So we can just go, have a beer and enjoy ourselves without stressing too much. Thanks very much for watching. Leave me your thoughts down in the comment section below. Leave it a like, share it about with a friend. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. We're nearing 11K and I'll see you very soon. Peace out. Once upon a time, a fairy tale.